Trump calls out Biden 9/11 claim falsehoods past few weeks everything like lie. Biden claimed without evidence to be at ground zero the day after September 11. Former President Donald Trump has lashed out against President Biden's repeated false claims over the past few weeks, including the Democrats' latest gaffe about 9/11. Look at all the lies he'd told, Trump told NBC's Meet the Press host Kristen Welker in his first network news interview since leaving office aired Sunday. Look at all the lies he's told over the past couple of weeks. He said he was at the World Trade Center, and he wasn't, Trump said. He said he flew airplanes. He didn't. He said he drove trucks, and he didn't. Everything he says is like a lie. It's terrible. Trump added that Biden claimed to have a golf handicap of 6, which means he shoots 6 over par on average, an impressive score for a non-professional. He's not a 6, Trump added over Welker's interjection. Welker, who newly took over the program from former host Chuck Todd, said she wanted to focus on Trump, not Biden, during the interview because it's important that we hear from you. Well, I'd like you to, but you keep interrupting me, Trump said. At a 9/11 remembrance event at a military base in Alaska last week, Biden falsely claimed that he visited Ground Zero the day after the terrorist attacks on the Twin Towers in New York City. By contrast, Trump did visit Ground Zero days after the 2001 attacks, as evidenced in archived photos taken in Manhattan. National Security Council spokesperson John Kirby avoided a question about 80-year-old Biden's 9/11 gaffe last week. In the past couple of weeks, the president has lied about being at Ground Zero the day after the September 11 attacks, falsely claimed he saw the Pittsburgh Bridge collapse, claimed his grandfather died in the hospital days before his birth, the Washington Times reporter Jeff Murdoch posed during a White House press briefing. What is going on with the president? Is he just believing things that did happen? Or is he just randomly making stuff up? The president was deeply touched and honored to be able to spend 9/11 with military members there in Alaska and some families. Kirby said in response. And he spoke about a visit to Ground Zero, which he did participate in about a week or so after the event. And what that looked and what that smelled and what that felt like. And it has visceral impact on him as it did so many other Americans on that terrible day. And he's focused on making sure that an attack like that never happens again. Last week, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy, Republican California, launched an impeachment inquiry into Biden's conduct. White House Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre was seen walking off during her daily briefing when a member of the press pool asked her to respond to a recent poll suggesting 61% of Americans believe Biden lied about his alleged involvement in the business dealings of his son, Hunter Biden. In the interview Sunday, Welker also asked Trump, "Mr. President, tell me what you see when you look at your mugshot." "I see somebody that loves this country in me." "That loves this country," Trump began. "I see tremendous unfairness. I think very few people would have been able to handle what I handled." In the case related to Mar-a-Lago, Welker asked Trump about a new charge alleging the former president asked a staffer to delete security camera footage so it wouldn't get into the hands of investigators. Trump's response criticized the Justice Department's special counsel Jack Smith. "False," Trump said, agreeing he would testify to that under oath. "It's a fake charge by this deranged lunatic prosecutor who lost in the Supreme Court 9-0. And he tried to destroy lots of lives. He's a lunatic, so it's a fake charge, but, more importantly, the tapes weren't deleted. In other words, there was nothing done to them. And, they were my tapes.